Hi guys, it's JaSonOnline.com and I'm here with the unboxing of the Nokia Lumia 520. I know it's late, I know this handset came this spring, but we thought we were going to give you the unboxing of a low-end handset with Windows Phone and soon a review. As you can see, we got a charger adapter for this device since it doesn't have a charger that's available in our country. Okay, so let's unbox it. The Nokia Lumia 520 was launched back in April 2013, and I was hugely surprised to see the price tag that's applied right now, at least in USA. I entered the Microsoft store and guess what? It was priced at $59. I looked and looked, tried to see if that was a contract or something. No, $59 for this handset, which is a very good bargain. Now let's see what's inside the box. We have the white version of the phone, by the way. You can also find the yellow one, red one, black one, blue one. The usual collection of manuals here. And the usual accessories. We seem to have some headphones. Although the body is white, the headphones are black here. We also seem to have a remote control for the headphones or a microphone here. Here we go. And then comes the charger, the one that needs that special accessory that we got with the device. And then we got the battery, pretty small battery, but I'm guessing it will have enough juice to get us through a dozen hours of call or something like that. And a very tiny USB cable, one of the smallest I've seen. Well, I'm going to have to deal with it. Let's push those here. And let's try and see how this opens up. We actually have some instructions here. If you look closely, you'll see the method of opening the case right here in this animation. So it appears we should start from the top. Okay, so pushing a bit next to the earpiece, loosening it up, and this is it. This is the shell. Be careful so you don't push out the buttons. This is the battery slot. Here you can see the micro SD card slot and micro SIM card slot. By the way, this works with a micro SIM, so remember that. We have the capacitive buttons here and the physical buttons here, volume, on, off, and camera. Starting it up. From what I've seen, at least in my country, the yellow version is pricier than the white version for some reason. I guess it's the most popular one. I wanted to buy a yellow one if you ask me. And now let's talk size a bit. This device measures 9.9 millimeters in thickness, so it's quite thick. It weighs 124 grams. It has an IPS LCD screen with a diagonal of 4 inches and a resolution of 480 over 800 pixels. We're waiting for the initial setup to start. Its micro SD card slot supports up to 64 gigabytes, which is a good thing. And now we're starting the setup, accepting the settings, recommended. Okay, sign in later. And now the setup of the phone. I will tell you from experience, this process should last about 4 or even 5 minutes. I've seen longer setup processes, so don't worry about it. From what I can see, there is a slight backlight bleed here at the top. I don't know if you can see it, but it may come and go. Okay, other stuff we're mentioning here is that we get on this device 8 gig of internal storage, 512 megabytes of RAM. We get HSDPA connectivity with a speed of 21 mega per second, obviously Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.0. There is a camera at the back, this here. There is no flash associated to it. It's a 5 megapixel shooter with autofocus and 720p 30 frames per second capture, and once again no flash. There is no front camera, as you can see. And let's see what else. We got Windows Phone 8 here, upgradable to Windows Phone 8 Amber as far as I know. And the brain of the device, it's a Qualcomm dual-core 1 GHz processor. If you want to know the identity of the CPU, it's a Qualcomm MSM8227. The GPU is an Adreno 305. Good news, we have FM radio on this device, so if you want to listen to radio while jogging on it, it's perfect. We also have GPS, and here maps applications are here. The battery is a lithium-ion unit with a capacity of 1430 mAh, and I have to say that it's quite hard to find the cases accessories for this device. From what I've heard, you can replace its back with another colored back plate, but it's pretty hard to find those since this device is in high demand because of its low price. Still waiting for the initial setup. The pre-installed apps here will include Angry Birds Roost, and we'll also get camera application from what I know, the navigational software you're used to, and we're still waiting. Once again, the incredible price of this device is $59 on the Microsoft Store. From what I've seen, if you buy it from AT&T, free of contract, it's $99 for some reason. There's also a special option on the Microsoft Store that will deliver this device to you before Christmas, or next day shipping is also available, but it could set you back a dozen of dollars or more. While witnessing this long setup, I have to say that the Android setups takes much less, but of course we're dealing with a 512 megabytes of RAM handset. It may be a dual core, but it's a lesser CPU, and we're still waiting. I'm really curious to see just how much storage we have here. On paper we have 8 gigs, but probably it's taken up by some of the apps and features on this device. Quite a nice design. I'm guessing this is the speaker here. I wonder if it's powerful. Usually such small devices with low prices have incredible speakers and a huge volume to compensate for lack of other features like a front camera maybe. This handset also has 3G as far as I know. And I'm curious about the battery. Finally, we're done, almost done. Nokia improvement program, accept, and here we go. Those are the familiar tiles that everyone loves and knows. We got Nokia Smart Cam here. We got here maps, calendar, Angry Birds Roost, photo beamer, and a bunch of interesting features and apps here. The screen seems very responsive. From the reviews I've been reading on the web, everyone seems to love the fact that this screen is so responsive. I wonder if it works with gloves. I've heard that yes, but I have to test that for myself. Let's press the camera button, see what happens. Not a very long startup time. Of course, I don't expect too much from this camera. We have scenes, ISO, exposure value, white balance, aspect ratio, and that's pretty much everything you need to know for the unboxing of the Nokia Lumia 520, or you can call it Nokia Lumia 520. Once again, hugely affordable on the Microsoft Store, $59. It's a bargain, you should buy it right now. If you have the cash, you can also pay by PayPal, so it's a must-have as a second phone, if not as a main phone. That's it from gsn1.com. Bye bye.